catching the Holmdel off guard.
And they do have some good people on the line there. Take a look at number 75, Corey Vaughn, 68, Tim Kelly, Dave Birnbaum, number 54, and number 60, Matt Burns are the big guys with Anthony Russo doing the hiking.
Be interesting the play calling situation right now.
All right, Shore Regional, 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line of Holmdel. Once again, this time on the right-hand side. Picking up a few yards once again.
It's going to be interesting to see what the coaches are going to go for. It looks like it's going to be 4th and short, just by about a yard or so.
And I think he's got a lot of confidence that the running game's doing well tonight, so why not keep on going and go for it. Coming into the game there, that's number 25, Kyle Pearson.
Big test right now for the Holmdel defense. You know, getting put in that situation with the turnover to begin the game with. If they can hold them right now, they ought to get a little momentum back in their favor.
A big lift right now. Yes, he's going to keep it himself, trying to get on the right side, but a nice tackle there by number 32. And that is Jim, let's see if we can get this right, Archinaco?
I'll take that.
You'll take that. A great stand, though, for Holmdel. That was a big one. Putting him in the backfield.
And we're going to check out Channel 8 Sports Instant Replay right now, if you can see. Or maybe you can't see. Like I said, folks, it's the beginning of the season. We're still trying to work the bugs out. Coming back to the action, we'll get out of that really soon. Maybe we'll
all right, here's Holmdel now. And they're coming out. They've got a quarterback, a senior, number 10, Nick Barone. And right there, not going anywhere.
Interesting start here for the Holmdel offense. It didn't look like their offensive line got set. It looks like they're going out of a 2-point stance. I don't know if they're just trying to catch Shore off guard or if they're just something the coaches have been experimenting with. Interesting to see.
I'm sure Shore was down last week and saw Monsignor Donovan and Shore Regional, perhaps expecting some passing, so they weren't quite ready for that run in the beginning there. 2nd down here for Holmdel. Two backs in the backfield. This time a handoff on the right-hand side. Again, no gain. It looks like number 40, senior Nick Mazzarella.
And it looks like they're also running a big number 77, Adam Morrow. The big one from Shore Regional. 6'6", 293 pounds. And the best thing about him is he's only a junior.
And you can't coach bigness. That just comes.
That's one of those God-given abilities they're always talking about.
All right, we've got 3rd down and 10 yards to go for Holmdel. 2 running plays not going too well for Nick Barone so far. This time he fakes, rolling to his left. Looks to run the ball now. He's got it. Nice holder. And Nick Barone picks up the 1st down. He goes up to the 47-yard line. Nice run.
Nice blocks out there on the corner to free him up like that. He had all day just standing out there. He could either stop through it, but I guess seeing how open the field was, he decided just to tuck it and go.
And you'll see that offensive line open up some holes for Holmdel. That's Ken Chan, number 66, Don Cudman, number 64, Donovan Leonard, 62, and Mike Keating, number 63. Joe Hewley Aloro centers the ball. Here's Nick Barone, number 10, barking out signals. In the eye. 2nd back gets the ball. David Chang, number 29.
Good job
tailback junior.
Good job by Chang that time, just sitting there. You know, it wasn't any holes there, but the offensive line just kept driving, and he just seemed to follow right in their footsteps.
Sometimes they basically, as the coaches will tell players, we'd like to run right at the big guy.
That's it. Let's make him tired quick.
2nd down for Holmdel. We've got 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 1st quarter. No score here at Robert E. Feeney School in West Long Branch, home of the Shore Regional Blue Devils. Second down. They're in Shore territory. Nick Barone comes lefty outside. Incomplete, intended there for number 84, Eric Kennedy.
Right through his hands. He had some great protection that time by his offensive line. They seem to be taking hold. Seems to be an offensive line game today. I know talking with some of the Shore Regional coaches earlier in the game, they said Rumson might be a little fired up after last year's loss. Shore Regional came down, winning touchdown, 27 seconds left in the game.
Sometimes can be a very heartbreaker. A lot of Shore Regional losses last year towards the end of the game, and Head coach Bob Rolak said it wouldn't happen this year. All right, third down here. Here's the pitch on the outside. There's number 29, David Chang.
It's going to be close depending on where they mark it. From here, it looks like he just might be a little bit short. Once again, they went off of a 2-point stance, the offensive line, on that sweep.
Sooner or later, sometimes in the third and fourth quarter, that might draw the defensive team offside when they need to pick up some 5 yards or so. We're short a yard, and now here's the big test for Shore Regional.
Exactly. Will momentum swing back?
Holmdel did their job at 4th down and 1 a little while ago. Can Shore Regional do their job here?
Let's see if they go at the big guy this time.
Here it comes. 4th down, 1 yard. It's quarterback sneak. Nick Barone takes it himself and gets more than the yard. He brings it all the way down to the 37-yard line of Shore Regional, and they just opened up that hole for him.
All it takes is just that little gap, and the quarterback, he's the best one who can get there for the first down, especially in that short yardage situation.
Looks like he was running behind Don Cudman and Joe Hughley-Loro.
A little surprised that the Shore defense didn't cheat up just a little bit.
Here we go once again. Watch on the left. Good job. First down for Holmdel. Skip Edwards' crew brings it out. Almost draws a Shore Regional player offside. This time handoff. There he is again. David Chang on the left side doing a fine job tonight. I'm sorry, number 25. 29.
29 brought down that time by number 42, Jeff Kilgore, the outside linebacker for Shore Regional.
Both teams doing it on the ground tonight.
Exactly. Funny thing, the pros go to the air a lot, but in high school it's just grinded out football. As some coaches like to say, right between the tackles.
All right, we've got second down now for Holmdel. Nick Barone, senior quarterback. He's got the players down now. He's looking to pass, looking to his left. On the outside here, completes the pass. And he runs out of bounds. It's number 84, once again, Eric Kennedy, making up for that miss before, this time catching the ball and running out of bounds.
Looking again for that big tight end. Nice, easy target to find.
Looks like they might call for a measurement here. It might be that close, and they change her all the way across the field.
Yeah, looks like they gave it to him.
Okay, first down for Holmdel. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Nothing so far. Holmdel's first possession. Okay, here they come. In the eye. Little miscue right there. And Nick Barone looked like perhaps he wanted to hand off. Had to keep it himself, had to eat it, and probably a loss of 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
That's what happens when your quarterback, if he spins the wrong way and the running backs are going in another direction. There we go.
And the Shore Regional Band trying to get the defense going here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. They've got it going on the right side. David Chang once again. Looks like he's going to carry the bulwark tonight. Picks up some 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's limping around a little bit. Must have caught something on the end of the pile there.
Okay, we've got 3rd down and 6 as Holmdel drives on Shore Regional.
Well, they've been mixing it up pretty well so far, so let's look for him to go to the air once again. Little misdirection rollout. That's what I'm calling for.
All right, look for that. A lot of times Nick Barone will roll out to his left. He is a lefty quarterback, the southpaw.
He's got a lot of field to do it, too.
He's got him now. To the stance. He looks go to his right a little bit, and it's incomplete. Intended there on the sideline for Eric Kennedy once again, number 84.
Tough night so far for Mr. Kennedy so far. He caught one, but 2 of them gone right through his hands.
And he really should have had him. Maybe the little coolness here, you know, he's got the gloves on, though, we see.
Yep.
And I'm sure he probably practices with those gloves, whether it's 90 degrees out or whatever. Most coaches say if you're going to wear them in a game,
you're going to wear them
all the time.
And I'm sure Nick is saying something to him in the huddle right now, saying, hey, don't worry about it. You know, just make sure you get the next one.
All right, here's the big chance now. It's 4th down, but this time it's more than 1 yard to go. See what happens here. A lot of room to go left. Barone calling signals, looks left, pumps once, got him downfield, got a man wide open.
Nice
and
catch.
He's got it, yes, at the 4-yard line. A beautiful catch there by number 17, David Wood. And that'll give the first down and more, because they'll be going 4 yards to go and goal to go at the 4-yard line.
Pretty pass that time by Barone.
Good fake that he gave. Held the linebackers in for a split second. Gave David Wood a chance to go on the outside. And a fine pass.
And the good thing is Wood had a lot of field to work with that time during the little flag pattern here with the Holmdel offense on the right-hand side of the field going to the left.
Okay, the inbound clock continues to run. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Holmdel looking to score towards the end of this quarter.
Interesting first quarter so far.
Yes, each team had a series so far, 1-1, but Holmdel has made the better opportunity. Here they go, 1st and goal from the 4. Looking to go right guard, but he's stopped, perhaps a loss of the play, about a yard or two. And we'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Never ceases to amaze me how they mix it up so well moving down to the field. They get on a 3-yard line, and here they go straight up the middle.
As we heard last year, that red zone, as the coaches were calling it, have to score when you get into that red zone, 20 yards and in. There you see David Wood, number 17 there. Listens to the play. He'll go to his right this time. 2nd down and goal. Barone's got it. Hand off to number 29, David Chang. And again, he's pulled down. No real gain on the play.
Nice play by Everett Wilson, just coming out of nowhere, just coming in there.
Let's see if we can see Everett with the tackle again once more.
Here we go on the instant replay, coming in right in there. So they tell those linebackers, you see that gap, just take it, make sure you wrap up on that running back.
All right, we've got 3rd down and another big test for the Shore Regional Blue Devils. Nick Barone brings him out. That's number 40, Nick Mazzarella, in the backfield. Long this time with number 22. And no, Barone's going to keep it, looking to go to his right side. And he's going to be stopped again at the 4-yard line.
Excellent job of contained by the Shore Regional defense. That's what you're supposed to do. That quarterback, you can't give him the corner like that. If he wants to take it, you have to force him to the sideline. Use that 12th man.
All right, he got out of bounds, but not before the clock went off. And zeros appear on the board. So we're done now with the first quarter. The score at Robert E. Feeney School, or at the stadium at Shore Regional, it is 0-0. And we'll be back after this.
Ever wonder what the words minor emergency really mean? To you, no medical emergency is ever minor. That's why the emergency department at Riverview is staffed by experts 24 hours a day and backed by one of New Jersey's leading medical centers. Our new fast-track system can even treat many emergencies in less than an hour. Sure, you could try a minor emergency clinic, but some minor emergencies aren't so minor, are they? The emergency department at Riverview Medical Center.
Welcome back to Channel 8 Sports High School Football Game of the Week. John Anderson along with Fred Haberstick. We're at the Robert E. Feeney Stadium in West Long Branch. Shore Regional and Holmdel High School going at it tonight. And as we left the first quarter, Holmdel was looking to score. Now they're looking to score by way of the field goal. That's number 32, Jim Archinaco. Lining it up from the right hash mark. Number 10, Nick Barone will hold. And to start the second quarter, will it be good? It is up. It looks a little... Yes! It's good. And that'll put the Holmdel Hornets on the board first here in the first Channel 8 sports game of the week. 3-0.
Yeah, it's a very nice drive there. Excuse me, very nice drive by the Holmdel Hornets. But if I'm on the Shore Regional coaching staff right now, I'd have to tell the defense that's a nice moral victory, because the way they were moving the ball, you were almost assuming that they were going to get 6 points. But to be able to hold them like that down there in the red zone, I'd say it'd have to be a nice moral victory for them just to walk away giving 3 up.
And that play only took 3 seconds in the second quarter here. Shore Regional, first time they had the ball, did drive a long way and just messed up just a little bit on a fumble. When Holmdel got the ball, they marched all the way down the field and ended up with a field goal.
So far it's been a pretty offensive game.
All right, now kicking off, we have David Wood, number 17 for Holmdel. He does the kicking off chores.
And he gets back quite a ways from the ball. It's a good 10-yard, 10, 15-yard run.
Here he comes, full speed ahead, and there's the kick. Nice kick off on the right-hand side. Taken there, and it's going to be downed right there because there's slip and fall by number 44 for Holmdel.
Bad break for the Shore Regional team right there.
44 there, that's Bill Taylor. And of course in high school ball, once your knee touches the ground, that's over. Where it stays.
I guess that long run for the kickoff paid off in the long run. No pun intended.
Okay. There in your picture, you can of course see the head referee tonight. That's Leonard Brown. The other referees tonight, Ralph Fuentes, Art Warner, Jack Du Bois, Gregory McGowan. All right, Shore Regional, the Blue Devils. They'll start. First down, this time a little handoff draw. And he's not going too much of anywhere right there. Stop there nicely.
By the senior co-captain, number 44, Rob Flemmer.
All right, pick up about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down and 9 yards to go.
Good play call for the Shore Regional team. Just they didn't fool anybody on Holmdel, figuring, here you are down 3, doing a good job last week passing. Let's go for a nice little draw play.
All right, and remember last time, the fumble and all on the opening kickoff, Shore Regional had recovered it, but Holmdel stopped him with only a yard to go for that first down. And there's a handoff in the backfield. This time there's a good play by number 45.
Jason Reiser, the defensive tackle, came out of nowhere just to meet the running back right there in the backfield and do everything that he could to make sure that they went nowhere.
And there's a loss on the play there, so that'll bring up, well, they've got to go more than 10. We're talking 11, 12 yards now, as it's second down and 12. All right, here we go now. The Holmdel Hornets trying to stop the Shore Regional Blue Devils. Shore Regional number 29, Mike Murata, over the middle. Pass almost intercepted there by number 15 for Holmdel. That's Derek Brown. I think he was kind of surprised on that play.
Yeah, they had a nice crossing pattern going on there for the Shore Regional receivers, just that I don't think anybody saw the ball coming, and neither did Derek Brown. Because it hit him right in the chest. It's one of those surprise.
All right, that's going to bring up fourth down. My mistake before. Fourth down now. Holmdel has held Shore Regional. They will indeed punt it away. A high punt into the lights a little bit, and it'll take a bounce. And Shore Regional will down it. But Holmdel will set up good field position on the 37-yard line of Shore Regional. And they're leading at this point in time 3-0 on a field goal to begin the second quarter. And that's where we have it.
Good defensive series for Holmdel that time, proving, the old coach is saying, 1, 2, 3 and out.
All right, once again, we expect to see Nick Barone in the backfield along with Nick Mazzarella and David Chang. Joe Hewley-Loro. And I'll get that faster as the game goes on there. Donovan Leonard and Don Gudman are the guards. And Barone's going to keep the ball on the left-hand side. Nice yardage there as he picks up the nice run.
It's always nice when you have a quarterback who can run like that, who's not afraid to run like that. I kind of liked how he turned the corner and just put his shoulder down and said, I'm not going for the sideline. Come and tackle me.
A lot of times if he runs, he goes left, and there you can see he goes.
Not too many quarterbacks like to put their shoulder down and dish out the punishment.
You know, in high school ball, you get the quarterback, sometimes he likes to run a little bit more, and you won't see any slide tackles, that's for sure.
That's it. The coach might cringe a little bit, but it's part of the game.
All right, Barone telling his backs where to go. Making sure they line up in the correct place. David Chang over there on the right side. This time given to the second back. And nice play there. That's Nick Mazzarella taking it on the right side for a good gain, 4 or 5 yards there. Enough for another first down.
Excellent line surge that time by the right-hand side of the Holmdel offensive line. Number 62, Donovan Leonard, and number 63, Mike Keating, just establishing, hey, you guys, let's run it this way. We're going to take a little advantage of these guys. And they just had 5-6 yards of just constant movement on the defense.
The ball is at the 24-yard line of Shore Regional. Holmdel driving once again. They had a drive in the first quarter, and at the end of the first quarter, with 3 seconds to go in the second quarter, they kicked a field goal. Now this is their second drive of the game. This time Barone keeps it, looking to throw to the right-hand side. This time he's got Kennedy, it looks like, and he's got it. Nice catch.
Yeah, he had his choice of receivers out there that time. Number 84, Eric Kennedy, of course, being on the receiving end, but number 81, Wayne Murphy, was also down there streaking on a post pattern while Kennedy was coming across the field.
Okay, let's see if we can take a look at that once again. Almost.
Catching the tail end.
Okay, let me remind you, in high school ball, you only need 1 foot in bounds to make it a good catch. 8:16 in the second quarter. It's 3-0. At this point in time, Holmdel, though, looking to score once again.
Back in the red zone.
Barone barks out signals. Mazzarella in the backfield. He's got a man coming in motion on the left side. That's number 11. Tom Santora. This one goes over the middle this time. And there's a couple of yards for David Chang.
Once again, working on the misdirection. Sure, that has to confuse a little bit the Shore Regional defensive linebackers, seeing running backs going every which way, just trying to pick out, okay, well, now which one actually has the ball?
And Holmdel may have a slight edge because they perhaps scouted the game last week, and this is Holmdel's first game, and Bob Rolak maybe not sure what to expect.
And it's always nice when you have a couple of weeks to prepare for one team, whereas Shore Regional only had this 1 week to prepare for Holmdel.
All right, here they go. Nick Barone looking to throw left this time and overthrows number 17. That's David Wood. Just overthrown that time.
One of those that just got up and away.
Maybe a short little button hook. You go down, stop, turn around. I'll have the ball right there as you turn around. Except David Wood is not 7'6".
No, but he's a tall one out there. If you look at him out there on the offensive huddle, he kind of seems to stand a little taller than most of the offensive linemen.
I'm sure Nick Barone will get that ironed out by the end of the game there, and they'll be going well.
Yes, Wood standing at 6'3", 199 pounds.
Not bad size at all.
Not a bad size for a split end.
All right, here we go. It's third down. Barone this time rolls to his left. He is a southpaw, remember that. Looks downfield, decides to keep the ball. And he's got it.
Flips into the end zone.
Touchdown. Nick Barone, senior quarterback, taking it around the left side.
Like you mentioned earlier in the game, he likes rolling out to the left-hand side, and this time he couldn't find any of his receivers, but you've mentioned how tough of a kid he is so far tonight. He just tucked it and went. Got a little upended at the end there, too, if you notice, as he was going in the end zone. He sold out. I like this quarterback.
But he's up on his feet once again. No problem there. All right, this time it looks like David Wood changing shoes there. Looks like David will do the extra point here. Interesting, these kickers.
A different shoe for a different kick.
Let's see how far he lines up as a kickoff. As in the kickoff, he lined up pretty far back, but he looks like he's about his 3 yards there. A high snap. Wood gets it up. It's blocked.
So the shoe change didn't mean much.
Not at all.
We're getting ready now to take another quick look at that last scoring play, I should say.
And he'll roll out to his left. He's got the option, run or pass here.
Here he is, up and over.
A lot of room to work with over there on the left side. Tiptoeing in there. And we've got 9-0. The Channel 8 first high school sports game of the week here. And this year we want to thank very much Riverview.
Yes, for all their help, and we have some banners and we have little scorecards out there for anybody who's looking for them that has a nice scheduling. They went out and made up some nice little cards for us that we're handing out at most of the games, so you can find out which of your favorite high school teams are playing here on Channel 8. We do our best to get them all here in our viewing area.
And you'll see one game a week. Oh, we've got 14, 15 schools that you'll see here.
I think it breaks down to 5 Friday night games and 4 Saturday games. And, of course, we're going to hope and keep our fingers crossed that some of the area teams make it into the state playoffs so we can keep going all year long.
And David Wood, big kickoff. And they're bringing it down by the 20-yard line. Taking there, a big hole up the middle. And a nice run back there by number 18. That's Glenn Popes, a 5'8", 163-pound junior. All right, here's Popes on the sideline. And here it is once again coming up. Popes up the middle, running hard and strong. Not taking any little stutter steps or anything, not slowing down. All right, Shore Regional, first down. Here comes the pass. This is what they did so well last week. And this time it is out of bounds. Nice try there by number 32. Indeed, Jim Archinaco is the man who kicked the field goal to begin the second quarter to give the 3-0 lead to Holmdel.
I'll let you pronounce all the names tonight, John.
We'll try our best. Our apologies up front, any names. But you can write to us in care of Store Cable,
Channel 8 Sports.
All right, here we go. Second down. Murata goes to his right, looks to pass over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended there for number 49. That's Everett Wilson, and he just dropped the ball.
Good job by Murata that time, avoiding the sack and being able to see all the field. And he noticed that he had his receiver just coming right across the middle, only for a quick 5-yard gain. But I think the receiver was more surprised that he had the ball coming his way than Murata was.
Say so far tonight, the teams going from right to left have dropped the balls a lot more than the teams going from right to left, whether it's the backdrop or anything like that. It's a little dark over there, but good lighting from the sides here.
Yeah, once again, a very nice field here at Shore Regional.
All right, we've got third down. Mike Murata, number 29, is the quarterback. He's got the ball, looks to pass to his right. This time incomplete. Intended there for Scott Becker, number 21. Pass just incomplete. That'll bring up a fourth down, and looks like Shore will punt.
Shore seems to be abandoning the running game that they had that was so effective in their first drive. Now they just seem to have gone back to the air, and doesn't seem to be working as well as it was last week.
Sure, he's not panicking early or anything going with the passing game. They were doing well on the run. But then last week they were doing well with some nice passes. Their 2 TDs last week came on passes. All right, low snap and a low kick taken here by the 37-yard line. Holmdel, we've got a flag on the play, bringing it back.
And another flag.
That's Jim Archinaco bringing the ball back, and then we've got a couple flags.
Chances are in situations like that, it's going to be either clip, hitting behind.
And looks like the flag at the 47-yard line is going to take some precedence here, maybe. We've got a personal foul. It's against Holmdel.
Clipping.
There you can see Leonard Brown talking it over with his other referees.
And of course, you know, we'll take a quick look at this one again, see if we can pick up where the clip actually did happen.
Look for a little block on the back of somebody on shore.
Right around midfield. Oh, there it looks like right there, perhaps. It's tough to tell on these special teams with bodies flying everywhere. Most coaches like to call these little suicide squads. Oh, wait a minute
they're
here.
talking and it's going to offset, so we'll do it all over again. What happened was those illegal blocks, a little chop block on some of the players, so they'll offset. Or will they bring it up? No, they'll take it. Get everything running around here.
A little deja vu. We'll do this all over again.
Oh, no, we're going to give it to them. Okay, Fred, I'll let you take care of what's happening out there, Fred?
Nice pass. Nice pass. I think we are going to just do offsetting and do it all over again. Shore set up to punt in.
Okay,
Now
one more time.
Holmdel set up to receive, so we don't know exactly what went on. We just know there was offsetting penalties, and we just have to take
I think
our
it
word
was the
for
clip and a little chop block.
And yet,
Or somebody blocking or hitting below the waist or below the knees there. So they'll offset. We'll do it over again. 4th down. Punting the ball. So we'll see if Jim Archinaco can have a nice run back again without any flags this time.
he's a sole receiver now, too, back there. What if they're going for a block? Putting 10 men up on the line.
Holmdel looks like they're coming. He gets it away. It's a nice high kick. And he looks like called for a fair catch this time on the 36-yard line.
I wonder if the coach said, all right, we're going to go for the block, put 10 guys up there, Mr. Archinato, just fair catch it, because he had about 15, 20 yards before there was a nearest Shore Regional defender.
Right, so if all those guys are coming in full speed, somebody's got to get down there, and you could get clocked at any point in time. It is 9-0 right here at Shore Regional High School. Holmdel Hornets on top with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
And yet another flag. Let's see if we can't do it for a third time.
Okay, Holmdel's going to get the personal foul. It's called against them, rather. Let's see how many yards are going to be marked off on that one. Looks like it's going to be a biggie.
Looks like a 15. They came after the pump. They were nowhere near the punter. I don't think they can have called a roughing the kicker. Going to have to check out and see if we can't see what sign the official does give.
All right, that'll bring it into Holmdel territory. And a big break for Shore Regional here. A lot of times teams like to capitalize right away on these things.
And we're not going to get a signal from the official, or we probably missed it. Here we go, 1st and 10 inside the 50.
Mike Murata, number 29, handing off on the left-hand side this time. And that's Everett Wilson going for a nice gain around the left-hand side. He's picked up 6 yards there, and that should bring up 2nd down and 4 yards to go.
Yeah, it's good to see Shore going back to the running game. It was so effective in the beginning of the game.
I think they grind it out. Whether they get the lead by halftime, they'll certainly, if they can score, get it close enough. And in the second half, it's a whole new ball game. They get the ball back, stop them.
Sure, and then come back and mix it up. Don't go 3 straight run and punt and 3 straight pass and punt. Mix it up. Make Holmdel think.
All right, here we go. Man in motion. That's number 45, Terrence Moriarty. This time just gets it off, and it's complete there. Looks like Everett Wilson.
Good pressure by the Holmdel defense that time. Senior co-captain, number 72, Tom Strubble, just stringing it out, just not getting it just enough, just in time.
Mike Murata holding on for dear life there and just getting it off before he was about to sack.
We're going to take a quick look at that first down pass play there. Or that pass getting him the first down, I should say. Watch the nice pressure on the top of the screen here. Or maybe not, but we got the receiver.
All alone. Nice catch by the receiver, trying to keep those thumbs together there to catch the ball. This time, a little misdirection. This coming around to the left side.
And not fooling the Holmdel defense at all. And here comes another flag into the play.
It's number 21, Scott Becker, a little coming around. This time it's going to be against Holmdel once again, so Holmdel making a few mistakes here. Shore Regional see if they can capitalize. Looks like it'll be another first down.
15-yard face mask penalty on Holmdel that time. A little aggressive play.
And that's a biggie. And it looks like we're going to have to talk this over. Holmdel calls timeout with 4:41 left in the second quarter. It is 9-0 Holmdel. But Shore Regional looking to score as they drive it down. 9-0 Holmdel. They scored early in the second quarter on a field goal. 3 points on the board. Nick Barone then ran another one in. Got 6 points. The extra point was blocked. And so at 4:41 in the second quarter, we've got 9-0 Holmdel.
I think the coach is out on Holmdel now just talking to the defense saying, you know, all right, just calm down. You're playing a good game right now, but it's the little mental mistakes like the face mask, the clipping, or some of the over-aggressive moves that are, you know, putting you in a bad situation. Because if you think about it right now, Holmdel should be on offense driving in for a score. Instead, Shore Regional has been able to capitalize on the last couple of penalties.
And indeed, even when they got that penalty, it was a nice run back that they had, so that negated that.
So time now for Shore Regional to capitalize and see if they can go into this thing at least down, possibly by 2, maybe 1. Always forget about those 2-point conversions.
Yes, in high school ball, they're ready to go. Here's a shot of the Shore Regional cheerleaders, always trying to psych up the guys on the field. And do a nice job of it. Shore Regional band is here also.
Good game so far for these smaller Monmouth County schools. Shore Regional playing in the C North with Holmdel playing in the C South division.
Yes, that's of course based upon enrollment. All right, here we go. Looking to pass on the fly and just overthrown. Just off his fingertips there. Intended there for number 45, Terrence Moriarty. Just got a little piece of it, but couldn't come down with it.
I don't know. Looks like Terrence could have stretched out just a little bit more. I don't know if he noticed that safety coming up there with a rib shot.
I think he heard a little
footsteps. He only went up with the one hand, but you know, you can't string your receivers out like that, especially when they're going over the middle. You got to get it down just a little bit. You have to protect those receivers.
All right, the ball's on the 23-yard line of Holmdel with 4:36 to go in the second quarter. Number 29, Mike Murata, brings him out of the huddle. In the backfield, number 49, that's Everett Wilson, and number 45, Terrence Moriarty, is in motion to the right. Handoff this time on the right-hand side to Everett Wilson. He picks up a few yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Good run by Everett there, just sidestepping one tackle, which would have came up with about no gain, able to squeeze out a couple of yards to get us down to where we had about 3rd and...
I'm going to call it 3rd and 7.
We'll give it 3rd and 7.
All right, shuttling plays here. Number 14 into the game. Shore Regional, that's Ira Tilton bringing the play from Bob Rolak. This time going around the right side. That's Terrence Moriarty, number 45. Picking up some yardage, but not enough yet for the 1st down.
Well, decision time now for Shore Regional with 4th down. I have a feeling, of course, they're going to go for it. Not too many field goal kickers here in the Shore Conference. Well, I shouldn't say there's not too many field goal kickers. Most coaches in the Shore Conference like to go for them when they're down in this inside the 30.
And they'll think about it a little bit longer as they call timeout on the field. And it's Shore Regional's first timeout of this half. Each team has called one timeout. We've got 3 minutes and 39 seconds in the second quarter. Holmdel Hornets 9, Shore Regional Blue Devils nothing.
And the coaches from Shore Regional talking upstairs, seeing if they can get anything from the coaches in the sky view.
And you'll be able to see and hear the coaches at halftime, as we'll be able to get a look at Tony Chavella. Nah, that was right. Chavalella. That's right. Tony Chavalla's got a halftime piece for us. He'll be talking to the coaches and the athletic directors of both schools to give you a little bit more insight on what goes behind the scenes.
It's always nice to talk to some of the coaches at the beginning of the year just to see, you always get all that energy and enthusiasm going for the beginning of the season. And, you know, they have to do, I give them a lot of credit for, especially in these smaller schools, and you don't have that big enrollment where you don't have the 50, 60 kids coming out for football, and you only have, you know, the smaller numbers to work with.
Right, and indeed, Shore Regional, for the first time after a 3-year absence, has reinstituted their freshman program. So that's always nice to have guys moving up.
Exactly. I'm sure the coaches are very happy to see that, so they can get these younger guys a little experience playing on the freshman level.
All right, 4th down and 4 yards to go for Shore Regional to keep this drive alive. Looks like somebody moved on the right side. Whether or not he was perhaps either drawn off, moved first, touched, they'll talk it over.
And I think the right guard for Shore Regional did a little jumping there.
A little bit too much there.
A little mental area, not needed right now, not with 4th and 5. Now it's going to end up being 4th and 10, 4th and 9, give or take.
And they changed the whole complexion of the play calling from Bob Rolak. Mike Murata, again, is a good passer. He's got some good receivers out there. Charles Shirley last week caught 2 touchdown passes. He's the tight end.
Well, they haven't shuffled anybody in with a new play, so it looks like they're going to stick with their last call. They have a lot of confidence in it, so I guess they were expecting to get more than just the 4 or 5 yards they needed.
There's Murata looking to pass on the right side. Looks back to the left. Passes over the middle. And he's going to call it complete. Yes, he's got it. And it's giving it up for a first down.
I don't know if Murata poked it out when Jason Reiser, number 45, and Tom Strubble, number 72, putting an excellent pressure on him. He just got it off just in time, but he got hammered, so to speak, in the backfield. We're going to take a quick look at this play one more time.
So we're used to the ground on catch.
There's the big hit, the head snap. Something about a quarterback sack from the blind side just makes you say, that's football.
All right, we've got first down and 10 yards to go for the TD. On the right side, picking up a couple of yards.
And the good thing is, too, you also get out of bounds, stop the clock with 3:10 left to go before halftime.
Well, we've got 7 yards to go for the TD. Off the field there, of course, that's number 18, Glenn Hopes.
Are you going to be able to get middle goal? Looks like it's almost like right on the inch line with the
I
change.
think they maybe pick up a first down without getting over.
I don't know. If they do, that'll be a nice place to have first and goal from the inch line.
The nose of the ball is over that. Almost a touchdown. All right, Murata brings him out. Hands off there. 45, turns Moriarty on the right side. He's trying to get in. Very close. I think he's still in bounds. As the clock continues to roll. 3 minutes in the second quarter. He's close enough to the first down. You get it? He's close enough to the goal line. Did he get that?
They stopped about the 3-yard line. And the Shore Regional man once again trying to fire up the offense so they can bring this in at least 7, at least down by 2, at least down by 1 before halftime.
161-pound senior.
That was a nice shot of some of the fans here on this lovely Friday night in West Long.
All right, here we go. Right call the signals. On the right side, bringing it down maybe close to the 1-yard line.
Well, now we're going to find out whether or not just how close that first down marker is. Officials are signaling 4th down.
You can see right over there the 4th down signal. A little bullseye there between the first down area and the goal line. Left on the other side of the line. Digging in deep here. 60, Danny Beck. 45.
Official timeout
Jason
right
Reeser.
now.
On to come their way. I don't think they can stop it.
People are poking on the ball. I mean, they're really close.
It's close, folks. 4th down and maybe 2 feet. Here they go on the handoff on the right side. Looks like they're going to stop him. And indeed they do.
Excellent line surge by the left-hand side of the Holmdel defense. Number 72, Tom Strubble, 45, Jason Reiser. A little help on the outside and inside linebackers.
And that's got to be a big lift for Holmdel going into halftime, and maybe a little bit down before going into halftime.
Yeah, it's not exactly nice the way you want to go into halftime if you're on Shore Regional's team after putting together such a nice drive, capitalizing on some of the earlier penalties, getting all the way down to the 1-yard line and coming down. We're going to take a quick look at that again.
See how close he actually could come here. Well, good surge by the line there by Holmdel.
When you get down that close, that's what it comes out to. Who wants it more? That time, Holmdel wanted it just a little bit more.
Got to get it out of there. Close to the goal line here. Don't want that safety. Hand off on the left-hand side. Maybe a gain of about a foot or so. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. Well, 1 minute and 12 seconds. Where Shore Regional will call timeout, figuring call the timeout and keep them down in the area. Maybe they can get back this good field position.
This is a tough situation for Holmdel, in my opinion, right now. They do a lot of misdirection and stuff like that. When those running backs crossing so much in the backfield as they are, they're crossing in the end zone right now. So it seems like they're just going to have to go to some power football, get the ball out a little bit before they can really go back to their normal game plan.
Indeed, that's what they would like to do. Sometimes it's the best laid plans of mice and men just don't work out. You can draw it up on the board, but you never know what's going to happen.
You have to execute it out on the field.
All right, this is John Anderson along with Fred Haverstick. Channel 8 Sports, the high school game of the week right here on Score Cable. And you can see right there, that's a big boy, number 77. We talked about him before.
The big junior, 6'6", 293 pounds. Adam Morrow.
Those braces on the knees, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea, yeah. I know they're uncomfortable, but they pay off in the long run, especially when you're down there in the interior of the defensive line and you have offensive linemen flying all around your legs.
All right, it's second down for Holmdel. Deep in the territory. And quarterback sneak over the middle. Indeed for Holmdel. Like I mentioned before, that's number 10, Nick Barone.
They're just doing it. They're just doing their best to try to get a little breathing room. I'm sure Shore Regional's thinking right now, if we can just hold them a couple more plays, maybe we can get the ball back in good field position, possibly put something together before halftime.
Well, that clock is winding down. We've got 50 seconds to go.
I believe Shore just has the one more timeout left.
And they're hoping to stop that perhaps after this one. We don't envision that Holmdel will throw the ball this time.
Yeah, because
but then again, they might, you know, with only some odd seconds going down.
Little help this time for Shore Regional. Holmdel taking a timeout there.
Well, they want to make sure what's going on here. They want to, as we said, it's a big thing going into halftime. It's that lift right there. They don't want to turn it over or anything like that or make a bad decision. You know, you pass at this point in time and something happens, they start second-guessing the coaching all the time.
And now with the downs going into like third down right now, if they can stop them here, they'll be punting out of their own end zone, and you know they're going to be sending 10, if not 11 people after that ball trying to make something happen.
Skip Edwards on the sideline. There's on the field there.
Looks like he might have sent an assistant out this time.
I think he's on the sideline with his headset there.
He's keeping in touch with the boys up in the booth.
Figuring out we need some, coach there telling him we need some protection here. We need a little bit of surge on the line to get it out there. In the meantime, Shore Regional wants to keep them there, forcing them to punt.
Well, let's see what Holmdel has up their sleeve.
All right, it's third down, and we'll give it 7 yards to go. Holmdel rolling out to the right side indeed, looking to pass. It's complete. They've got it out to the 10-yard line.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Nice gutsy call by Holmdel there with a little rollout in the end zone for the quarterback.
Indeed, a nice catch there, but number 82, that's Chris Maruli.
And, of course, we're going to take another look at this and see just how it came about while they think it over, whether or not it's a first down or not. We're taking a timeout right now. Here he is rolling around, just dumping it off right like that. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
And it looks like Shore Regional has taken their final timeout. Stop the clock with 25 seconds to go in the first half.
I guess they're not going to take a measurement after all.
This will bring up a very interesting, well, not too much. I think obviously they'll keep the ball. It's fourth down, maybe a yard or two to go, but there's only 25 seconds left. If they keep it on the ground, Shore Regional is not going to be able to stop the clock again.
I don't know. In high school, for the changeover of teams, I think the clock stops automatically so they can get the teams in and off, on and off the field. I'm not sure about that, but
all right. Well, indeed, it's going to be. They're going to say it's fourth down, right?
Fourth and about 1. I don't know. This is a gutsy call here. They're going to go for it. No, they're back in the punt position. I don't know. If I were Shore Regional, I'd have 11 guys up on the ball. Let it roll.
Let's see what happens here. Don't forget, anything could happen. The snap's got to be there.
Toe-to-toe on the line for Holmdel.
He's going to stand at the goal line. He's going to kick it to his right. A nice kick coming up on the 48-yard line. And running out of bounds very quickly. 25 for Shore Regional. Kyle Pearson.
Good coaching there. Just telling him field the ball and just get out of bounds. And he was able to pick up a couple of yards in the process.
All right, we've got 17 seconds to go. See if Mike Murata starts putting the ball up in the air a few times here.
Look for him to go to his favorite receiver, number 34, the tight end, Charles Shirley.
Yeah, he scored 2 touchdowns last week, that combination. Also out there, Kyle Pearson. Just split end to the left, usually.
He's up on the right-hand side this time.
We'll make sure we have the correct ball. Scott Becker and Glenn Popes are in the game. Nope, Glenn's not in the game.
No, they got Scott Becker in there for Glenn Popes at the flanker position.
We'll make sure they got the right ball there as Shore Regional uses their ball. Holmdel uses their ball, and they're switched on each possession. All right, Leonard Brown signals we're ready. 17 seconds to go in the first half. Murata looking to his right, looking to pass on to go down deep field. Did he get it away before he's sacked? No, and it looks like he's sacked with the clock running.
And they should be out of timeout, so that should just about end the half here. Excellent offense, excellent defensive surge there for the Holmdel Hornets.
All right, that'll about do it for the first half here from the Robert E. Feeney Stadium on the campus of Shore Regional High School in West Long Branch. We've got a score of Holmdel 9 and Shore Regional nothing. Field goal and touchdown for Holmdel. Shore Regional trying to drive, but came up a little bit short. All right, we've got some halftime activity for you.
And we'll be back to take a look at all that halftime activities right after this word from our sponsor, Riverview Medical Center.
Some of our most satisfied patients never write us a letter.
see you in the back.